The three pillars of power. What does that mean? What are those? That's what we're going to figure out today. We're going to talk about those three pillars of power and how important each one is. And of course, that leads into what happens if something happens to one of them. So that's what we're talking about. Hello, I'm Nikki. Welcome back to Off Grid Style. Let's get started. This video looks into the three pillars of power: political, economic, and social. Each of these pillars represents a different facet of influence, contributing to the intricate world that defines our global landscape. Political power, definition and nature. Political power is perhaps the most visible and recognized form of authority. It is the ability to make decisions, to influence laws, and control the mechanisms of government. Political power is institutionalized through various structures like governments, legislative bodies, and administrative agencies. The key elements of political power include legitimacy. Legitimacy is the cornerstone of political power. Governments get their authority from the consent of the governed. Whether through democratic elections, hereditary systems, or other means, legitimacy establishes the right to govern. Coercion. The ability to enforce those decisions and maintain order is a crucial aspect of political power. Coercive measures like the legal system and law enforcement ensure compliance with established norms and regulations. Political power in international relations. Nation states and global influence. Nation states exert political power on the global stage. Superpowers and emerging powers shape international relations through diplomacy, alliances, and military strength. International organizations. Entities like the United Nations wield political power by mediating disputes, setting global agendas, and promoting cooperation among nations. Challenges to political power. Corruption and authoritarianism. Corruption erodes the legitimacy of political power, leading to public distrust. Authoritarian regimes face challenges as demands for democracy and for human rights persist. Globalization and transnational influences. Our interconnected world challenges the traditional boundaries of political power. Transnational corporations, non-governmental organizations, and global movements impact political decisions. Economic power, definition and nature. Economic power centers around the control and the distribution of resources within a society. It encompasses the ability to influence economic policies, to control markets, and to allocate wealth. Key elements of economic power include wealth accumulation. Individuals, corporations, nations amass economic power through the accumulation of wealth. This involves control over assets, investments, and financial resources. Market dominance. Economic power is often manifested through market control. Companies that dominate industries wield significant influence over consumers and competitors and government policies. Economic power and the global context. Global economic institutions. Organizations like the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, and the World Bank hold substantial economic power by shaping international financial policies and providing economic assistance. Trade relations and economic alliances. Nations leverage their economic power through trade agreements, tariffs, and alliances. Economic interdependence shapes diplomatic and geopolitical strategies. Challenges to economic power. Income inequality. Disparities in wealth distribution challenge the legitimacy of economic power. Addressing issues of poverty and inequality is crucial for maintaining stability. Technological disruptions.
Rapid technological advancements disrupt traditional economic structures, challenging established economic powers and creating opportunities for new players. Social power. Definition and nature. Social power emanates from the ability to shape cultural narratives, to influence public opinion, and to control information. It is not institutionalized, but rather diffused throughout society. Key elements of social power include cultural influence. Social power is embedded in cultural institutions, in the media, and in entertainment. Those who shape cultural narratives wield influence over societal norms and values. Information control. Controlling information and narratives is a very potent form of social power. Governments, media outlets, and influential individuals can shape public perception through strategic communication. Social power in the digital age. Social media and activism. Platforms like Twitter or X and Facebook have transformed social power dynamics, enabling individuals and movements to influence public discourse and challenge traditional power structures. Cultural movements. Social power is often manifested through cultural movements that challenge established norms, promote inclusivity, and advocate for social justice. Challenges to social power. Misinformation and propaganda. The digital age has amplified challenges related to misinformation and propaganda, impacting the credibility of information sources and undermining social power structures. Social movements and resistance. Social power is dynamic, and resistance movements challenge existing norms. Movements advocating for civil rights, environmental justice, and other causes reshape the social landscape.
Well, now you know what the three pillars of power are and how vulnerable, honestly, that they each are, and how intricately entwined the three pillars are. Let me know what your thoughts are about this. Let me know what you're concerned about regarding these three pillars of power. You know I always love to hear from you. Like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you.